Hey, 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 hey. What is going on? What is going on? We are back and we are black. The clown ass internet is tripping again, of course. I just thought I'd hit y'all real quick. I ain't gonna be on here long. Shout out to everybody that's out there at the Court Plantation as I just got off that motherfucker. They got a nigga working like a motherfucker. But it could be worse. I could not be working. You feel me? Then the nigga be on here like, hey y'all, would y'all please hit up my Cash App, like for real though, nigga, really like that type of shit. But anyway, man, I appreciate everybody listening and subscribing. This is a No I Don't Know TV series. I'm your boy Warren G, and the place to be been clown and sucker free since 2003. Man, shout out to everybody, like I said, that's doing what the fuck they need to do. Hey, just thought I'd play some nice little groove music. Bitch, I just want to turn you out, bitch. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man. Shout out to everybody that's out there doing what the fuck they need to do. Man, shout out to everybody. Hey, man, this internet is tripping. What's going on, Tamisha? This internet is tripping. But anyway, I'm going to get right into it. Shout out to everybody that's auctioning off their pussy. Let me get for the yeah. Yeah. For that pussy. Yeah. Shout out to all the niggas that's out there trying to fuck a bitch with a full body condom on, because the bitch been spitting up loogies and shit. Shout out to all you motherfuckers that's like, fuck it. Still go to In-N-Out and try to give me this double-double. Even though I did just see a motherfucker in the back shitting and coughing up and shit, cooking the burgers. Fuck it. Shout out to all my niggas that's still trying to make it to church and shit. Get your little drive-through prayer. I feel you. Hope about Shando. Shout out to all you motherfuckers that done watch the Clark sisters. Now nigga want to go join church and shit. You made my day. Look at that. Shout out to all these women that's out there that know that they ain't got to do nothing else but go to work. They can't quarantine with nobody because a nigga don't want to be bothered with their ass. That's a fact. But anyway, turn the shit down. See, this shit is groove music right here. Shit. Let me freestyle something. Hey, bitch, I need you now. Hey, bitch, I want you now to pay my bills and give me thrills. You know I get the chills when I see you working them 3 jobs daily. And you know that I'm trying to get my pay on. So take that money and bring it home. I don't give a fuck what you do after that. Just pay that power bill because it's past due. Because it's pink. That means that you stink. Hey, bitch. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But anyway, man. I've been looking at this shit, man. Carolyn Goodman went on CNN and tried to have this dialogue with Anderson Cooper about talking about opening up the goddamn, well, we should just open it up. Man, matter of fact, look, I'm about to play this shit right now. I want y'all to listen to this shit. Let's see if it play. You know how this shit go.
Tomorrow night, Alicia Keys.
Man, don't nobody give a fuck about no clown-ass Alicia Keys song. And her playing a goddamn piano over and over again. Bitch, we know you can play the piano. Good for you. God damn.
You say that you assume everyone has the virus and is just asymptomatic. You want casinos open, Vegas back in business. Is that a responsible call to make?
That wasn't the call that I was really making. It was to get people back to work. We have so many in our hospitality crew.
Wait, so was you making that call or weren't you? If you said you want to get people back to work, then you're being irresponsible because there's money on the line. That's why.
Probably we're 2.5 million people down here in Southern Nevada, and we have so many out of work because of
But you want the casinos open, yes?
Well, that's a piece of it. I want the hotel rooms open. We have
You see that? Oh, it's 2.5 million people here, and we got to get to work. No, you done sold these clowns and these commoners a dream. Oh, come to Vegas. We're a booming business. We got the Raider Stadium. Yeah, clown. Now it's shut down, and you like, I don't give a fuck if we jeopardize these lives. Put their asses back to work. We got money on the line.
155,000 hotel rooms, right. And most of our people who live here and are part of the population are hooked to those hotel rooms in some way or ancillary way.
So you want like hotel rooms, casinos, the theaters open? I mean, you want Vegas back in business, no?
I want our restaurants open.
You notice she's not answering the question. You notice she alluding like, no, yes, I do. No, she just like, oh, I want to. See, that's deflection.
I want our small businesses open. I want our people back in employment. We have so many families that can't even afford to get the groceries for their family.
And if they can't afford to get groceries, you balling so tough, why don't you and your husband and all these billionaire friends and buddies of yours that's been building these goddamn hotels all downtown, put y'all monies together and start giving it to the people that can't afford groceries? Why don't you just do that? Since you want it open so fast, until it's open, why don't you do that?
They've been out of work for 6 weeks.
But so casinos, you want them open because obviously visitors are not going to come without casinos and shows and things.
Well, no, they'll come because they love. We've got Major League Sports here, and we've got so many answers. I'd love everything open because I think we've had viruses for years that have been here.
That is the call. You said you
stadiums open, Raider Stadium.
Weren't making. That is the call. You want casinos open. You want stadiums open. You want restaurants open. You want Vegas back in business.
And I understand you're being very specific, and I appreciate it because that's where you're seeing it. No, the reality is I want.
No, you do want Vegas open. Stop lying.
Us open in the city of Las Vegas so our people can go back to work. And that's it, because we're putting children and families back out on the street, and very much a part of it for our convention business are our.
So you notice she keep using the guys in the context of, oh, to get our people back to work. Fuck the lives. Fuck how many people might be endangering themselves going back to work. Why are we not talking about, if it's not permitted for them to go back to work, then I'm working on a supplemental plan to make sure people have some type of supplemental income that they can draw from until they're able to go back to work. So I'm working with workers' comp. I'm working with unemployment. She ain't said none of that. But she talking about getting back to work.
Hotels and, yes, gambling. And gambling is a part of it.
So you want conventions in the town, too?
Absolutely. I want everything back. We've never closed down the United States. We've never closed down Nevada. We've never closed down Las Vegas because that's our job, an entertainment capital of the world where everything's clean.
So it's your job to put lives in jeopardy. It's your job to make sure you're looking at the bottom line and you don't care about what lives are being put in risk or in harm's way, right?
We would never have gotten to the point we are now as a center for entertainment and conventions and sports and everything else, and
Right.
so positive
Let me
without
ask
being
you-
clean.
Right. You're talking about encouraging hundreds of thousands of people to come to Las Vegas. I
Back.
get the financial losses people are suffering, which is awful, but you're encouraging, hundreds of thousands of people coming there in casinos, smoking, drinking, touching slot machines, breathing circulated air, and then
Facts.
returning home to states around America and countries around the world. Doesn't that sound like a virus petri dish? How is that
Know
safe?
what it sounds like? You're being an alarmist. I'm not. I've lived.
So he's being an alarmist, worried about people staying home so they can be safe because people come here and gamble and then they go back to their towns. So if the virus is here, or if one person is infected with the COVID-19 virus, now they can infect other people, get on planes, take it back to different states. And her response is, oh, well, you're being an alarmist. Very elusive and very elusive of how she's answering these questions. See, and not just that, bottom line, money. I'll get to that.
A long life. I grew up in the heart of Manhattan. I know what it's like to be with subways and on buses and
I'm being
Yeah, but growing up in Manhattan is not Las Vegas, Nevada.
crammed into elevators. I think you are by saying what you have just said.
So you
I'm
don't
the one
believe there
that
should
is
be
in-
any social distancing? You don't believe
Of
that
course
this is
I believe there should be. Of course.
So you mean if you believe that it should be social distancing, so you mean that everybody could sit at one slot machine and then so every other slot machine somebody can sit at? That's not going to happen. It's too much money on the line. That's not going to happen. Not at all.
How do you do that in a
Rational.
casino?
That's up to them to figure out. I don't own a casino.
Oh, so that's up to them to figure out. I just want them back to work. I don't have no supplemental plan or I don't have no type of plan to move it forward, but I just want to bitch and complain to get it out there because it's money on the line, and I got a whole bunch of people that are investing in downtown Las Vegas, and they need their money recouped.
I don't know anything
Wait a
about
minute, wait a
building
minute.
casino.
I'm sorry. You're the mayor of Las Vegas, and
Yes.
you want casinos to be open, even though you have no authority, thankfully, over
Yes.
casinos. But
Yes.
you say open them up, but you have no responsibility about how that would be done
No,
safely?
you're blurring. No, you're
You said it's not
Then what are you saying then?
your
going
job.
there. I am not a private owner of a hotel. I wish I were. And
But you're speaking on behalf of the private owners in the hotels. See, that's what I would have said if I was Anderson Cooper, but you sure are speaking as if you're an owner, right? If you're the mayor, then stay in your place.
I would have the cleanest hotel with 6 feet figured out for every human being who comes
So
in there.
if you can't figure out how to do this safely, why, as mayor of a city that you were responsible for the people's safety, are you calling for something that you have no plan for how it would be done safely?
And let's just get this straight. I am not in alignment with CNN or Anderson Cooper, the descendant of Cornelius Vanderbilt. No, I am not in alignment with that. But those are the questions that they need to be asking everyone that's trying to push this shit open so they get paid and then jeopardize more lives. So let's just put that out there.
I am not a private owner. That's the competition in this country, the free enterprise, and to be able to make sure that what you offer the public meets the needs of the public, right?
But if you're not a casino owner or a hotel owner and you have no plan and you're the mayor doing an interview, you sound like a fucking clown.
Now we're in a crisis health-wise, and so for a restaurant to be open or a small boutique to be open, they better figure it out. That's their job. That's
So
not
let me
the
ask you-
mayor.
Oh, so it's not your job. But then you're speaking on behalf of people that can't go to work. See, then what are you saying then? I need to know what you're saying.
Job.
Okay, you said in another interview, you said, quote, let the businesses open. Competition will destroy that business if, in fact, they become evident they have a disease, they're closed down.
Oh, yeah.
It's that
Oh, yeah.
simple.
Yes.
Do you stand by that? Because it would take weeks, as I think you probably know, before anyone realized a place was a epicenter of viral infection. I mean, that it would take weeks for that would actually to show up. You're comfortable with that?
You're a very good interviewer. I've watched you for years, and you're wonderful. And I'm not going down that road. I am sticking with what I'm asking for.
Because you don't have an answer. That's why. You don't have an answer. You just running your mouth because you trying to put pressure on the governor. But clown, you just look more like a buffoon.
Please, our governor.
I'm focused on what you're saying, Madam Mayor, and what you're saying doesn't make sense.
You're trying to get me to say something. No, that's your opinion of what you think I'm saying, and I am being very clear.
Okay.
I think our governor has a great and a difficult job
but you're
to
saying
do.
competition.
I want the
you
city
want it to
open.
be like the free market. Everybody gets to go into these restaurants, and if it becomes a center for viral infection, that the markets will decide.
Anderson, nope, we weren't.
That's
broken.
what you said.
We weren't broken when we were closed down, and
you
yet
stand
all
by
of
what
us,
you said.
I think I had it.
You said let
we
the
need to be
businesses open. Competition will destroy that business if, in fact, they get evidence they have a disease there. So that should happen. Just let the businesses open. If it becomes a vector for viral infection and those people go back to their states and around the world, so be it.
It's a responsibility of each one of us as a human being.
You still didn't answer the question, and you're willing to jeopardize hundreds of thousands of people so these casinos can get open. So your good billionaire buddies that have invested all that money downtown that you're the mayor of just happen to be the mayor? Come on, man.
Part of the civilized world to know when we're sick. We don't do bad things to people at all, ever. This is a city that's built itself because of the ingenuity and creativity and passion that people have here.
And what the fuck are you talking about? That don't got shit to do with what he just asked you.
Work and to live the American dream.
Right.
And that's who we are.
And it's not the American dream, it's the American seams. Because it seems like a fucking dream, but it's really a goddamn the worst nightmare. Is worse than Freddy Krueger. It's Freddy Krueger times 10.
And we have proven we've been very successful. So all your questions are great, but I'm not off my call. Please let us open the city of Las Vegas. Let us get back to business.
One of the things that you've claimed is that you take your lead from Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci does not, I mean, let me play something that Dr. Fauci has said about reopening and about social distancing.
No, I was asking.
Okay.
The whole thing is, when I was asked, who are the people that are advising you?
All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Now, tell me what's going on. I see. Now, for all you people that didn't just hear, that was Carolyn Goodman, the wife of Oscar Goodman, the mob lawyer, talking about reopening Las Vegas. Now, the reason why I had to do a podcast, even though I'm late as fuck, shout out to everybody, Say What You Want podcast, everybody that be listening. I'm telling y'all right now, if a mayor of any city comes out and tries to put that pressure to open up a city and don't have no plan and don't give a fuck about no plan and talking about, oh, well, that ain't my job, that lets you know that the fuckery is already in place and you don't give a fuck. Because if you did, you would be putting pressure on the governor to make sure these unemployment checks are getting mailed out. Besides the stimulus checks, you be making sure that these benefits are put in place for the people that need them, who are out of work and have to be furloughed. Why are you not doing that? You more concerned with putting people out there so they can put their lives in danger. So they can perhaps take it home to their family and their friends. You not out there working. See, you politicking. See, that's fuckery. And then you gotta listen to those words that a motherfucker use. Oh, I'm not answering those questions, Anderson. You know, you're a very good interviewer. No, because he's calling you out on your bullshit. See, this is the one time I'm very grateful that somebody was pressing the fuck out of her. Because it's like, well, on one end, is the virus that bad? Or is it bad enough to jeopardize other lives on the count of money. Because a lot of times you got to look at this situation. You got to understand this. These politicians don't give a flying fuck about y'all or me. If they really did care, it'd be people that's for the people. It wouldn't be motherfuckers that's got a whole bunch of billionaire friends that's investing their money in a particular area, and then it's advantageous for them and their friends. That's why these people become politicians. Most people don't know that most politicians, they don't give a fuck about the people at the bottom. If we really want to change the state of the United States of America, no politician should get free health care. No politician should get any type of perks, and they should have to work a fucking 9-to-5 job like everybody else. Period. There should not be no lobbying. You shouldn't be able to lobby no politician or nothing. Nigga, you get Nathan. Then you'll see how many people really want to be a goddamn politician. But we don't know that. That's why when they're doing the first clown-ass stimulus shit, they're just arguing over that shit. And it's like, how are y'all holding up other people's money? And then they talk about Fauci, which is Bill Gates' homeboy. Like I said it a million times, why the fuck is we even entertaining Bill Gates? Come on, man, think about it. We don't have to dig deep, the eugenicist shit. Let's just think. This nigga builds hard drives in Windows 2000 and Windows 56 and all this bullshit, planned obsolescence bullshit that they come up with. So, with that being said, if you go to a motherfucking doctor today and a motherfucking computer engineer walks into the office and his title says computer engineer, and you real fucked up in the game, you gonna let him really tell you what you should be doing with your body? Or are you gonna be asking where the fuck is the doctor at? Where's the nurse at? Come on, man. This is a fucking goddamn scam-demic. And you got motherfuckers really, why? That's why I'm like, why the fuck is we listening to Bill Gates? Clown. You build hard drives. Somebody to tell his clown ass, go build a hard drive. Why the fuck is you talking about what the fuck we need to do? And you notice everybody that's contrary to that, niggas is jumping all over him. My thing is this. Why is it people are willing to jeopardize other people's lives on one hand, and there's other people that supposedly care so much about people's lives? You gotta look at that shit, man. Everybody gotta understand what the fuck is going on, and everybody gotta have this. I think you gotta have more of a mentality of understanding, like, both sides are not for you. You just gotta look at both sides. The protagonist side and the antagonist side. And then on both sides, you see, like, she didn't even want to answer the questions. Oh, and Anderson Cooper was going hard. Do I think he's reading the script? Hell yeah. Do I think they told him, ask this bitch these questions? Yeah, of course. It's theater. On one side, oh, well, we're not opening up the United States of America until it's safe. Then on the other hand, you got politicians that's like, no, we need to open it up now. We can do it now. And while all this shit is going on, if you live in Las Vegas, Nevada, I done seen a whole bunch of motherfuckers drive every day. It gets busier and fucking busier. And I'm like, well, if ain't no jobs open, unless it's an essential business, I sure do see a lot of dumb motherfuckers on the road. And besides that, like I said before, I ain't never seen so many white people at the park in my life. White people's not worried about this virus, for the most part. They damn for sure ain't worried about no goddamn money. Cause I done seen niggas, like I said on the last podcast, full-fledged barbecues, picnics with little picnic baskets and shit, with their little kids and the little toys and playing volleyball and all this shit. And I'm just scratching my head like, man, what the fuck? Y'all not worried about no fucking bread? They not worried about no bread. Go to a motherfucker house, they got a whole goddamn party and barbecue in the bag and pool party and shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers is not worried about no fucking funds whatsoever. Period. So let that be a lesson right now. Right now, what you doing? Look at it. It's entertainment. You got the mayor talking about opening it up, then you got the governor talking about no, it needs to stay closed. You know, this is the shit that you gotta pay attention to if you live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And let me see if I can find some shit. I'm gonna play Steve Sisolak's shit. This is the governor. The mayor I just let y'all hear. Now this is the governor. because he came on with his response. So I'm going to see if they play it, because they've been motherfucking bullshit. Let's see. I don't want no clown-ass commercials of clown-ass Alicia Keys and Sanjay Gupta. Get his clown-ass the fuck up out of here, too. Man. All right, here we go.
The push by the mayor, who has no responsibility or say over when the casinos actually open, that saying that it should open now and that there was no disease in Las Vegas.
Well, Anderson, I appreciate you having me on and allowing me to respond to some of what she said. We are clearly not ready to open. We have sadly did that interview. We now have.
So Steve Sisolak, the governor, is saying we're clearly not ready to reopen. Well, Steve, you need to have seen your state troopers out here while they're giving everybody goddamn tickets and shit and hiding and fucking plain sight and over hillways and all this other shit just to try to catch a nigga speeding and shit. Y'all need to start checking motherfuckers that don't need to be out on the goddamn road, period. If y'all trying to put a clamper on the shit. So you got the mayor talking about, oh, reopen the city, and then you got the governor talking about, no, we're clearly not ready. That sounds like theater to me. An antagonist and a protagonist. Neo and Agent Smith. Jesus Christ and the devil.
187 deaths in the state of Nevada, about over 4,100 positive cases. I will not allow the citizens of Nevada, our Nevadans, to be used as a control group, as a placebo, whatever she wants to call it. I certainly will not allow that. I can tell you our largest trade union on the Strip, Culinary Union 226, lost 11 members. They've lost 11 members.
And you hear Carolyn Goodman talking about that shit, how motherfuckers was dying and shit. So you got to look at both sides. He talking about all these numbers. Well, why is it as the mayor, she don't know about the numbers, and if she did, she just plain ignoring it? My personal opinion, the billionaire buddies of hers. She trying to get their ass to recoup that money that they done lost the last month.
To COVID-19 already. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure they don't lose 11 more.
You know, clearly one can quibble with how the mayor says things and her logic or lack thereof. But there is, look, there's certainly a lot of people who want to get back to business. I'm sure you want to get back to business. What do you say, though, to those who say, look, the solution to this is keeping us all locked up in our homes and socially distant. It's not worth the pain and the cost, economic and personal to people long term.
Well, I've been saying that for 5 weeks now, Anderson, and you're absolutely right. And I've never been prouder to be a Nevadan than I am now, because when we put in restrictions, our executive orders and directives that called for social distancing, and they called for hygiene, and they called for no large groups and, face covering.
Well, if they call for that, Steve Sisolak, then you need to take your ass to the park and tell them damn NHP, hey, there's a limit at these parks now. Because, boy, I ain't never seen so many white people having picnics in my damn life. I'm like, God damn. So this is what happens when ain't no money? Well, ain't no money to black people. White people is different. Because these motherfuckers acting like, shit, fuck it. I just want to go back to work. Having picnics and picnic baskets and sandwiches and all this other shit. And I'm like, now why the fuck these motherfuckers ain't worried about this shit? Because you damn for sure don't see that shit in the hood where niggas is just sitting around chilling and having picnics. Hell no. Niggas is like, man, what the fuck? Nigga, I need my bread to go. I need to go to work.
Outside of your home. We've been able to keep our numbers as low as they are right now, the 187, 4,100, because of that. And I've got an enormous amount of cooperation from the vast majority of our citizens. Now, there are clearly some that don't see things my way and that they've resisted.
Carolyn Goodman.
Most elected officials, I can tell you, the Mayor of Reno, Hillary Sheevy, and the Chair of the Clark County Commission, Marilyn Kirkpatrick, they've done nothing but help me to try to expand our testing, expand our tracing, and to open at the proper time. Las Vegas is a great place to be. It's a fun time. It's a great place to have a convention, to come for a party, an extended vacation, whatever that may be. And we want to welcome everybody back to Las Vegas. We want to welcome them back to the lights on the Strip. But that's not today, and it's not tomorrow.
Oh, man. That is funny. That's funny. Well, you heard it first. Let that be a lesson, everybody. This is how theater is. Protagonist, antagonist, good and evil. Just like motherfuckers be like, just like in the book I'm reading, The Late Times of the Merovingians, you know, and the hagiographers and shit. And they were just like kind of tailor making it like when a Merovingian, a saint, does some fucked up shit, they'll be like, oh, well, the devil made him do it. To paint them in a certain light. So it's like, well, you got this governor, you know, that's like, oh, well, you know, nah, we got to do it at the right time, all this other stuff, right? Then you got the mayor that's like, nah, fuck it, open it up. My thing is, what are y'all going to do for the people that when y'all do open up Vegas, ain't got a job to return to because they out of business? What y'all going to do for those people? What y'all going to do for those people's health insurance when it runs out because they don't got no benefits anymore because their job is gone? That's what I've yet to hear that. Both sides. What you going to do about the homeless? What you going to do about the people that are now going to be homeless? The people that can't pay their rent and their mortgage? What you going to do about them? Where are the programs set up for these motherfuckers at? But we can talk about let's get Vegas back to work. No, let me tell you why. Because these motherfuckers spent $1.8 billion on that clown-ass stadium. That's one, where all the Raiders gonna do is come here, stink it up, and go somewhere else. And then they gonna be, then taxpayers, which we don't even know what the fuck we paying taxes on, gonna be stuck paying for a big-ass stadium watching clown-ass UNLV, a.k.a. UNL Seams. Then they building all these fears and all this other shit. They're, in my mind, they're building it as if Vegas is recession-proof. Vegas is not recession-proof. That's why motherfuckers is begging and doing whatever the fuck they can to get back to work. This bitch is willing to jeopardize everybody's lives just so a motherfucking casino can open up. Talking about, oh, but that's not my problem. I don't have no plan, that ain't my problem. Oh, and I'm not a casino owner. Then why you speaking on behalf of them? Because that's all you mentioned. Oh, we got to get these jobs back to work. The businesses that are open need to be open right now. And that's it. You talking about some other shit. Let me tell you something. For all y'all that ain't never lived in Las Vegas, Nevada, come to Las Vegas, Nevada. I wish you can go back 20, 25 years and see how downtown Las Vegas was a real shithole. And it still is for the most part. But she done got a lot of those, her good billionaire buddies to invest and rebuild casinos and build shit down there. So now it's like, it's too much money on the line. So since there's a lot of money on the line, them motherfuckers gonna be looking at her like, well, what the fuck? We need to get this shit rolling. Because their concern is, well, if people ain't dying, let's get it going. They don't care about the people that have been stricken with the goddamn COVID-19 virus that may be in recovery, that may not. Okay, so you have the COVID-19 virus, right? Hypothetically. Job is shut down, right? Potentially, you might not have a job to go back to, right? But nobody's talking about what the plan is after that. Everybody's just talking about, let's just get back to work. Because that's how they value life. And if they value regular, deaf, dumb, and blind commoner lives like that, I can just only imagine how they view niggas. Oh. Niggas really ain't shit. Fuck them niggas. They should be happy that they're going back to work. Well then, this is what I ask of every politician, every business owner. Then take your clown ass, get from the fuck in the executive chair that you in, and why don't you go down there and work with the commoner and do it your motherfucking self? Since you want motherfuckers to get back to work so goddamn bad, when they say you can get back to work, then you take your clown ass down there and you start working with the commoner. No, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna sit from a standpoint where you don't never have to get your hands dirty. That's how it always been. That's why United States of America Incorporated is, to me, the most crooked motherfuckers in the world. They got bases in everybody's country. They know what the fuck everybody got going on. You got people like Eric Snowden basically throwing them under the bus like, yeah, these motherfuckers is on some crooked shit. Then you got motherfuckers talking about, oh, Joe Biden. It's like, Joe Biden was the architect behind the goddamn 94 crime bill. And fuck Obama too. And I'm tired of motherfuckers still bringing up, man, you know, when Obama was in charge, it's like, nigga, do you not get it? Obama was for them. He was not for you. He didn't do shit for you. It ain't said shit for you since he's been in that office and long after he's been out of it. He don't give a fuck about no niggas. Obama ain't tell niggas he got $450,000 to go to school. He'll make it seem like he had a whole bunch of student loans. And get the fuck out of here. But that's what we associate, you know, greatness with. Oh, well, Obama didn't do shit, didn't speak up, didn't give a fuck, don't care. Facts. Obama's your local vice president or director or manager at the corporate plantation. Same way. They're not going to speak up on behalf of their people. They don't give a fuck. They ain't going to show no lenience towards them. And if you this much make them look bad, they going to get the fuck away from you. That's a fact. Hey, man, I just thought I'd hit y'all up real quick, man. I'm tired. Appreciate everybody listening, subscribing. Shout out to everybody. Go get you some CMOS. Go get you some blackandnoble.com. Go get you all that good shit. And if you can't afford to get it, when you do get you some bread, you do it. But I bet you niggas ain't trying to buy no Jordans right now, huh? And no Gucci and Louis now. But some dumbass niggas probably is. Some niggas probably got their little stimulus and bought pussy with it. But anyway, man, try to get you some books and read them. Hey, man, I'm your boy Warren G, and the place to be. Been clown sucker free since 2003. I'm out. Peace.